Guys, welcome back to the channel. S here from s&a'sorgnitecreations. Now, in this video here, it's going to be about our water that we drink here. Now, so you can see there's a charge plate here. We've got a big, large vessel of water. It's an egg-shaped glass container. And in the bottom there, you can see lots and lots of rocks. So that there is actual shungite nuggets, okay? So we drink shungite water here, and it's very healing, very, very beneficial. And it structures the water. It addresses the homeopathy of the water. And yes, I'll get into it. Right, now this charge plate here, okay, so this whole vessel sits upon this charge plate here. Now, I do put a non-slip mat in between it for obvious reasons, so it doesn't slip and slide off and crash on the ground. But yeah, in this charge plate here, now it's a very large charge plate. You can see this is my hand, and yeah, it's quite a big charge plate. Now, in there, now this here is our Orgonite mix, so it's black iron oxide with shungite powder, so the same shungite that's in here, powdered up, is in here as well. So black iron oxide, shungite powder, you have crushed up quartz and selenite powders throughout the whole piece. You also have larger terminated pieces of quartz crystal wrapped in copper wire. You also have selenite sticks, very large selenite sticks, and you also have hematite, you've got red jasper, and you also have black tourmaline in there as well. Now, not only that, we have a triskelion copper coil, which is known to also structure water, okay? That's cut to the raw cubit length to give it extra frequencies, vibrations. Now those measurements are they used to create the Egyptian pyramids as well. So there is healing frequencies with a specific measurement, okay? Now these here this is a tensor ring, and that uses the same aspect as well. They have to be cut to a specific length, otherwise it doesn't work, okay? Well, I'll get into this in a minute, okay? Now that's just the charge plate. So the charge plate itself, or orgonite itself, if it's made properly, will structure water and make it healing and beneficial for you. It'll address the homeopathy of the water, okay? The actual water clustering, the molecules clustering together and making it healing and beneficial for the body, okay? So now, if you this has shungite powder in it, which structures the water, which is in here. If you took that out and just had the orgonite mix with everything else the same, it'll still structure water, but added shungite in there makes it all more so powerful. Okay, now getting into this here. Now, shungite comes from Russia, okay? Now, shungite, I believe it's Karelia, Russia. Now, they have done lots and lots of testing on this stuff. Now, you have to hunt for it. You have to try to find it yourself. Now, there's lots and lots of scientific documents about it and stuff like that with proven benefits of it and testing. And yeah, we have some here. Now, it's very important that you have to get it from Karelia, Russia, okay? Nowhere else, because theirs contain the fullerenes. I believe there's other shungite or even fake shungite that does not contain these fullerenes, okay? These here are key. They are sort of like a hexagon shape, but in a ball, sort of like a soccer ball or a buckyball, they call them. So yeah, they're very, very geometrically structured, or yeah, and they give off this healing energy, basically. Okay, so it's very healing, very structuring. It's an energetic thing. So with these here, they are not like a carbon filter. Okay, so they do not filter out toxins, although they do change and detoxify your water, and they kill all parasites and germs and pesticides and stuff like that. It kills them all. That's why the water in there is pristine. Okay, it's completely healing water. And it also can, over time, give you antioxidants in the water as well. All right. So you can see how many shungite nuggets we actually have in there. You don't actually need that many. So you can actually, you can actually only get away with, say if I had 3 of the nuggets in there, 3, or say no more than 5 or 10. But in there, I've got quite a few more. Now, it doesn't matter. It's just going to make it stronger and work more. Now, some people might, to start with, if they start a lot, it might be too strong for them. But we're fine on it. We're surrounded with orgonite, and we do fine. But this is fine to do this. But I'm just saying, you don't actually need this much. Don't believe what you read on other people's websites when you go to buy it, because they will say that, one, you need to replace them every, say, 6 months, and X amount of shungite will do so many liters of water or something like that. Okay, that's wrong. You never need to replace this. Once you have it, you never need to replace this. If you want, you can take them out and give them a clean every now and then. What I would do is just scrub them in water, and then maybe let them dry out in the sun or something like that, place them back in there and add the water of your choice, okay? Now we choose to just, we collect rainwater, we filter it, just basically to get rid of the bird poo and whatever's in the gutter. And yeah, then we go ahead and add it in here, okay, for it to do its work, its energetic work, structuring the water and make it healing for us, okay? So we know there's chemtrails, we know there's geoengineering, so that's spraying us like a bug from above from the planes, okay? That's a fact. It's not a conspiracy theory anymore. You can go ahead and Google geoengineering and they'll straight up tell you that they're spraying us, okay? They're spraying us from the planes. They're not contrails anymore. There is still contrails, obviously, but they're chemtrails. These are the trails in the sky that do not disappear. As the plane goes through, they leave a nice trail of it looks like a cloud, and you'll see it get wider and wider, and it does become a cloud. And you'll even see like a wave effect or a like scales in the sky or something like that. And that's this HARP antennas actually creating and structuring, and they control the weather. But that's another topic, and that's not conspiracy, so I'm not going to argue with anyone. It's a fact. You just have to look it up, okay? They're not hiding it anymore. And yeah, so yeah, this here, so we collect the rainwater, and obviously that is in there as well. But with the shungite, with the water and the orgonite, that's going to help get rid of that, okay? Negate it, so it's not toxic to us anymore. As I was saying before, it does kill off all germs and viruses and pathogens and stuff like that. It will energetically structure the water. Now, the energetic thing happens immediately, like 30 seconds, the water is energized, okay? Now, you just drinking that straight away is going to be a lot, like really good. It's going to give you a lot more energy. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to actually help detoxify your body and liver and stuff like that. And it's just flat out beneficial for you because, yeah, because the shungite structures water, our body is 70% water. So even wearing a orgonite piece, like I wear something like this all the time, that's in a pendant size, okay? So I'm always got shungite, orgonite with me all the time. And I see nothing but benefits, because with orgonite, you can actually, this will improve your energy. This will improve your mood. It'll improve or help you get protected from all the EMF, Wi-Fi, cell phone, radiation, all that. It'll actually grab hold of that, restructure it, because it's an energetic restructuring device, okay? So all that stuff passes through your body and it disrupts the communication with your cells. So it's a proven thing as well. That your cells actually communicate via like energetic signals, like radio waves, okay? So that's how your cells communicate with each other, say through like radio waves, so then they know what to do for each other to help cleanse, heal, repair your body and do what they need to do. Now, all this stuff from your Wi-Fi, EMFs, 5G, that disrupts it all, okay? And it also disrupts it when you're sleeping, so you don't heal as much, you don't get into a deep sleep, and that's where healing happens, is in the deep sleep. So by having this, grab holding of all that stuff, the bad stuff, and restructuring it and allowing that, so the stuff to pass through your body much more quieter, so your cells can communicate, gets you into a deeper sleep and allows healing to happen. And this is how it works, okay guys? All right, now where was I going with this? All right, let's just move on, because it's easy for me to get distracted on other topics. But this here is a tensor ring, okay? Now, as I was mentioning before, they are cut to a specific measurement. That is very important. It has to be cut to a specific measurement. It has to have the right twist and the right bends in the right way. And it also has to be cut at a certain length, and it has to be welded, soldered in a specific way where it meshes properly and lines up exact, okay? And you have to use a very special silver solder, and yeah, the twist has to be on a 45-degree angle, say. And yeah, there's a lot to go into it. But Slim Sperling come up with this, okay? I believe he was working with someone else, but we'll say Slim Sperling come up with this and made this. And also now, because he has passed, but Brian Biscoe is the one to look up, okay? He knows a great deal about these and gets into them. He's got a website at twistedsage.com. He's got a YouTube channel, Twisted Sage, and his name is Brian Biscoe. All right, so if you just look him up, and you'll see lots of stuff. He works with these here as well, these triskelion copper coils. So there's a nice little documentary-like thing, or like a video of him doing a conference or something like that, about these here as well. And he has combined tensor rings with these here, and yeah, but then you can also combine these with Orgonite. They all work together. All these things work together. Shungite. You've got these tensor rings, these tools here. You've got triskelion copper coils. You've got your crystals. Everything works together, okay? It works with the same etheric energies, you know, conscious energy, chi, mana, prana, life force, you know, you name it, all those things, they're all the same sort of things. Your scalar, 0-point energy in physics, all that. So these here are very good. So if you imagine that this here is a donut, this is the whole of a donut. So, you know, you've got this hole, you've got this toroidal field. That's how this works. So when this water right now is going, it's going this way here. So it's pulling energies out. How these work is they're like an antenna for this life force energy, scalar waves, whatever. It's like an antenna. So it picks it up and throws it out, and it creates this toroidal field, okay? And as this water passes out, it's passing through that and getting even more energized. So this water with shungite gets energized. It's upon the orgonite, energizes it even further and purifies it even further. And then this here is like a 3-phase step. So you've got the water getting saturated because it's shungite in the water. This here is throwing out the fields along with this here. So it's many different devices, different things working together to structure our water, making it super energetic and healthy for us, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and just place this on there. I know you could probably visualize that yourself, but I'm going to make you see it in the complete state and how we have it sitting at home. And that is it, the complete of it all in all its glory, okay? So it is sitting on top of that, on top of the non-slip mat. So you got the orgonite charge plate, non-slip mat, tensor ring, and that is it. Now with this lid here, I don't like to seal it up. I like to leave it off. There's a little ridge there. You see how it's sort of cut out there around that seal, and so it can breathe. So when you put this on, air gets in there as well, which is always a good idea. Okay, so that is it, guys. This is our water we choose to drink. It is fantastic, like I was saying, detoxifying and everything else I stated previously. It's energetic, it's healing, and it makes you feel good, makes you feel better. All right, guys, that is it. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos, and addressing the homeopathy of your water is very, very important. And one other thing, I'll just mention this, every now and then, I don't believe it's not necessary, but every now and then I'll actually grab, say, a wooden spoon, and I'll actually vortex the water. I'll give it a nice stir, because this here can actually help as well structure your water. In nature, water always flows. If you've got a river or a waterfall, and the flowing water is more structuring than, say, a stagnant pond, say, that's got no movement in it, okay? So flowing water, swirling water actually also helps. Just an extra tip. It's not necessary because this is doing it all energetically anyway. And that is it. Stay tuned for more videos, and thanks for watching.